I think the main kind of perspective I've been seeing on Chinese social media is people are kind of recalling what happened during 2019 in the Hong Kong crisis, where the US was obviously meddling and interfering with China's internal affairs so much and trying to stoke the fire of a so-called Hong Kong independence, right? Chinese online users, they're remembering how Nancy Pelosi was saying, this is a beautiful sight to behold. And so I feel like a lot of Chinese people online now are seeing what's happening in the US and in ways mocking her, using that line and to kind of making fun of Pelosi and her antics. But Zephyr, I wanted to ask you, what are some of your, I don't know, your peers or the online response to this?
So I saw the poll from YouGov saying 54% people are supporting what Trump is doing right now. And almost 92% of Republicans think crime is connected to legal immigrants that they think need some tough action and policy implemented to cure America or make America safe again, as Trump said. It's very interesting if we look into some latest great criminology articles like in Victims and Offenders. I found one saying MSNBC, CNN, and Fox News, how do these medias cultivate public fear on crime? So when we're looking at these headlines from CNN, especially Fox on crime daily, they're broadcasting all kinds of crimes, but always about illegal immigrants that are on our headlines. We don't see talking about WASP, like Anglo white Americans, serial killers. Only, I think, besides whether they're pedophile or not. Other crimes, they don't report it, right? So the first thing is preference. The second thing, if we look at how these great American medias, they group into huge monopoly, we found a rule how Fox News came out and generally developed into a illegal immigrant crime reporting center. So in that victim and offender report, it says Fox News focus on reporting illegal immigrant crimes, cultivating this fear in public that only illegal immigrants make crimes. The white Americans are being safe and law-obeying good citizens. So how many crimes do illegal immigrants actually contribute to American crimes in total? So if we look at FBI, the actual fact supported by academics is shocking. The illegal immigrants actually contribute a negative impact on national crime rates. They are not reported by Fox or CNN or NYT. So I read an article from Politico saying maybe Newsom is not caring that much about uprising now in California because he's considering maybe about his general election, maybe about the midterm election more because he got 18 months to leave governor's spot, right? So maybe he's caring more about media reporting instead of what was happening right now and what's the uprising about, what people think. So that's one thing I want to mention here. The facts are there, but why the media is not reporting it? Do academics, do students who do field research have the mic in their hand where they can speak loudly what the truth really is? Or are the mics not in our hand, not in the people's hand? Yeah.
And do you think Chinese people are starting to see that a lot of the statistics created by American media are false?
Well, frankly, I don't think they care that much. So when we're talking about the world is shifting right, it's not just U.S., right? We see what's happening in Deutschland, in Germany, in Europe. Like, we see the right wing shifting. It's a trend, not only happening in U.S., also in China right now. We see a lot of netizens yelling, yeah, Trump is right. Even in my channel, where I share a lot of latest criminology facts supported by most important articles, I see comments saying, oh, I didn't even know that. I didn't even know legal immigrants, they don't commit that much crime, right? So still, this echoes with what I said. The facts are there, but we're flooded with information every single day where our attentions are continuously distracted with whatever big headlines from NYT, CNN, blocking the real issue that needs more attention.
Yeah, totally. And I mean, you've lived in the US yourself, you're Boston round face, right? So you have actually had perspective on the ground in the US where you saw for yourself the truth instead of what might be leaking into China, which is the CNNs, the Fox News, the Western propaganda, right?
Yeah. So that's why we're here, right? I guess it's the first but big step. We step forward and speak loud, letting the public hear a different voice, letting them know the world is not dipolar. Maybe it's dipolarizing, but there are other choices it can have instead of just Republicans and Democrats.